Hello, everyone. We are back with another segment of What's Up with Nick and Chuck. On the line with me today, I have Nick Rolfe and Chuck Schwartz, the Medical Business Development Directors here at HUI. Hey, guys.
Hey, Andy.
All right, so today I wanted to discuss with you guys cycle testing. Nick and Chuck, what does cycle testing mean for you and your customers?
Well, it depends upon the application, Andy. In some cases, when there's a mechanical feature that's on one of our custom carts, our customers will request that HUI do a cycle test to that mechanical feature so that way they can determine not so much when something is going to fail, although that does occur, but typically it's when something is going to start to make noise or when something needs to be serviced. And today we actually have one of our team members as a guest on our show. Marc Collins is our product development manager, and he specializes in all of the applications engineering, 60601 testing, and he is also our point of contact for all of the cycle testing that takes place at HUI. Hi, Marc.
Thanks for having me.
Marc, we'd like to talk to you today about a little bit of cycle testing. And just to start things off, how would you think that you've seen cycle testing change over the years, or how has it evolved?
Well, certainly from our customers' point of view, it's evolved to the point where they can easily make decisions about whether or not they want certain off-the-shelf components, because everything that we do is custom. So we try to use off-the-shelf custom components, keep prices down. But of course, those components are not all equal in quality. So it's really easy for us to say, here's two different components. This one is an expensive one. This one is a cheap one. This is how it's going to behave in the field after a year, 2 years, total life. And this is how this one's going to behave. And it makes decisions really easy for our customers.
So Marc, what would a customer experience with working with HUI on a cycle testing project?
Well, basically anything that moves, we would encourage them to test. Especially things that are critical. But usually the things that move are not. They're not going to cause critical failures, but more of a problem with noise, just an appearance or a feeling that you don't have a high quality product.
And so what do customers need to take into consideration before cycle testing?
I think basically is, everything is going to fail. It's just how long it has to work. So the big thing that I would try to consider is what's acceptable. And for some components, a lot of times you'll have a life cycle, worst case would be, you're going to have some carts that are going to get used a lot, and maybe a majority of carts will be used very little. And so do you want to design for that top end, or do you want to put a routine maintenance program in place? So let's say you have a cart that you have a small percentage of your carts are going to travel an insane distance. That those casters are probably going to wear out much sooner than the group of carts that hardly get used at all.
Marc, do you have any examples of mechanical features on custom carts that were developed in the past that did not require cycle testing, or that you would recommend not moving forward with cycle testing?
Well, it never hurts to test. If you can test it in the exact same application as what you're going to use it, that is ideal. But there are components that either the manufacturers themselves have run their own cycle tests, and their application engineers have said that this is a perfect fit, where it might not be necessary or required. But if it's a simple enough test, we suggest we go ahead and test it.